Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to Plat, platypus the name, and today we're going to play a little bit of Gladiator Guild Manager. This will be the very first episode I did, but I've played about an hour. Let's just check Steam. What does Steam say I've played? I've played 50 minutes of this game, and I had such a good time that I really wanted to start a new game, and I wanted to just basically share it with you guys. There's probably a lot of shit going on here that I don't understand yet. I am still very new, but I have the general rundown. Now, you can see there's a permanent death option when your gladiators die. They stay dead. I was thinking this would be fun. However, seeing how easily your gladiators die, I think this is something that requires a little more knowledge and a little more meta progression in terms of, not outside meta progression, but like knowledge of meta progression, I should say. And so I found the game reasonably difficult on normal without permanent death. So we're just going to do that. I will put on the tutorial and we'll skip the tutorial. We'll be blue team. So this is a little easier than I would normally play games, but honestly, I just want to have some fun. I don't need to kick myself in the butts. In the balls. Talk to you later. Skip. So basically, first we got to do, this is our roster down here. We have 0. These are our items. There are some factions. These are some resources which look a little mobile gamey, but they're not. They're going to be to upgrade your guild. You could use to buy buildings like a fire tower, which lets you recruit new units. I can get a frost tower, right? Let's just buy that. It doesn't take money, but to build things, but the money you do spend on items and you do spend on gladiators, and they also have a wage. So let's first go for gladiators. You don't need to necessarily get all 4 right away, but I'm probably going to be completely honest. Now, I haven't tried that much in terms of builds. I haven't gotten super experimental. Let's take a look here. So these guys are both level 1. This guy has, we're taking a look at their different stats here. First of all, what's this? Gains experience slower. That's not ideal, but it's not that big of a deal. When the battle starts, this gladiator has increased strength by 30%, but for each additional friendly gladiator loses 10%. Okay, so he actually can go down to negative 60%. So he's going to be very good early on, and he's going to kind of be bad later. Or, you know, he's going to be good at one-on-one fights. This soap thing, whatever, as stupid as a brick, means they're unable to gain experience, so they're stuck at level 2, which is pretty bad. I want to try double Berserker. I feel like Berserker is a unit that works better in dupes, because they have this, in duplicates, because they have this cool attack that hits enemies doing, you know, heavy damage. This does 88, this does 114. So it does really good damage, but they can't use it once an enemy gets too close. And so if you have multiple, I feel like they could each use that and just kill a unit, and then they can knock a guy back. But I feel like it'll just work out better. We're gonna buy a Cryomancer here. Let's take a look what their abilities are. What do they scale with? Intelligence does a little bit of damage, freezes them for 3 seconds. I wonder if that just stops the movement. Pushing an enemy away and dealing a little bit of damage. This actually scales with strength, but they're honestly, strength isn't too bad for this guy's. Intelligence isn't even that good. I mean, 10 intelligence is, they're always going to start with higher intelligence just because of the class, I think, though. But you don't need agility for anything. I think I would rather have, this guy has 170 HP and an extra strength. We're going to take him. And then we'll finish it off with an archer. These guys, actually, the knights I've thought were really good, but I just don't want to start with one right now. Both strength and agility are great, and intelligence is pretty much pointless. But this person has 320 HP. We'll take you. 220 HP is so little, though. We'll take you. I like you. Well, let's take a look. Did any of them have any traits? No. Oh, you do. Killing an enemy restores maximum health. That's pretty good against anti-archers. We'll take that. All right, so we got some guys. Now let's go to our items. We have 380 gold. Let's take a look at what we got here. We're going to update the shop once. It resets automatically over time. Agility, HP. I want the HP first, and then we'll take some agility. Intelligence by 3 is pretty good. This is only 10 gold, so I'll take it, and we'll take another one of these. Just some shitty items to get us started. All right, so now we go to the very first battle before anything starts. And we could choose a few versus one, so multiple targets versus one. You know, I'm gonna start with a 3v3, I think. Maybe I had to start with double berserker actually on a 2v2. See how this works. I think the double berserker beats these guys, especially if you put things like over here, and you definitely like mark. Oh, can we priority points? Put priority points on, that way you can select a guy and be like, yeah, kill this guy, kill this guy. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so these guys actually scale pretty well off agility, if I recall. Got to click here and take a look at his abilities. This scales not great off agility. He scales off strength a lot here, but his punch is the opposite. Scales pretty good off agility. And you could take weapons on and off. There's not really a reason to. These guys are pretty good at melee because they have the weapon block, which is pretty solid. But these guys have a shield block, which is a weapon block plus some. But still, okay. Which of these guys is... No. Which of these is more? You've got 420. You've got 320. All right, well, let's just give you both... that much then, and we'll stack this guy up with the other items, I suppose. Then, oh, because you can't, because you already have one. Duh. Stamina by 20 points is not irrelevant. It's not super good, but it's not irrelevant. All right, now for fighting, they do it automatically. You set their stuff up, but then you fight automatically. But you can see here, we had the what they do is they kick guys away, and as long as enemies far enough away, they're able to use their axe. Otherwise, they're forced to punch. So I feel like two of them works together pretty well. You do this, you get some money. Increase strength by 3 points for that fight. I mean, I like that quite a lot, honestly. And now, when guys die, they're out for a while, but not out for, like, super long. I think it's a couple days. Permanent death might be the way the game is designed. I don't know.
If some of your gladiators
it felt a little
die,
too difficult for me at this point.
Temple of Revival sits within the guild, resurrecting gladiators. But it takes some time.
Turn him down just a little bit.
However, should you want to...
Yeah. Neat. Okay, that just teach. So I thought I turned the tutorial off. I must have not. So I don't know the lose condition for this game yet. I think it might be failing to defeat, like at the end of the month, there's a big tournament. I think you just have to beat that. Gladiator market update. We can go take a look if there's any new gladiators we want. We don't have any room for gladiators, but we can always sell a gladiator if we find like a really cool one. I think the pyro guys are super fucking good. I haven't used the frost guys yet, so I'm not entirely sure how I feel about them. We get to skip. Well, so one... Oh, this guy's unable to gain experience. That's why they're cheap. 120 HP is basically just like, you're just dying. Like, the tanky guys have 400, but the squishy, like 120. Oh. What is this? Gains experience faster. I kind of wouldn't mind that guy. But you've got agility is decreased by 20%. You've got a numb neck. I don't think you literally use agility for anything, though. Agility does affect cooldown time and execution time of skills, but I don't think it's like super significant. I mean, 20% agility decrease is definitely not good in the long run. I'd rather have this guy. 2, 6, 8. What are you sitting at? 3, 4, 10. How much do you cost? You cost 200. We don't have it. It's a moot point, something like that. All right, now we're gonna hit the fast forward button to go through this a little bit quicker. Oh, wild ghouls in the forest.
A pack of feral ghouls roam the forest near the village. I'd like you to dispose of
Can't
them
be
before
resurrected
further blame is foisted upon me.
in battle. While health of this gladiator is below 70%, gets 45% bonus strength. Okay, so you want to kill that thing fast. All right, so they sent us basically a mission to go kill some shit. We're gonna do that. Who are you? Which one is this? You get increased strength because you're buff. Okay. I think I'm gonna put my cryomancer here because I just want to see what they do. We want to focus for sure. So let's try it. Hopefully they don't just skip straight to my backline, but I don't know how this guy's AI works. Okay, so freeze them makes them stationary. That's probably gonna be pretty good with like archers then. Oh no. Oh, that was close. I don't want that guy to die. As long as they don't die, they stay in commission the full time.
Worse than cleaning up after another's mess.
Only take one, huh? It's probably better to take the not money for now. All right, this is available again. So we can do multiple versus one. We don't have a very tanky team. We also don't have like one super. If I get a unit up to level 2, I think that's when we do that. All right, let's start with a few versus 1. Okay, it's an archer, which is definitely not ideal. The Blind? Is that her name, The Blind? That's probably, that doesn't sound positive for an archer, huh? Still actually pretty good accuracy. That just seems to be a thing, and you could rename it. Got it. Okay. So I do kind of want you back here. These guys are just going to go straight there. Extra health 150. I don't want you to die, so we're going to do that here. And strength by 3, I don't think actually matters. So let's go here. Hopefully they don't just one-shot our archer. Yeah, but look at their rush. Once you get next to the archer, they're basically boned. So the thing about archers, they can do insane damage, but once you're up next to them, they have no choice but to just punch, and their punch is incredibly weak. You could make a punching archer, but then you're wasting like all your fucking points. Like, why would you do that? This is a item market update. Very good. Item markets are insane. There should also be a sale coming up. Sometimes items go on sale. Movement speed by 2. I actually quite like this. Let's take a look at the guild. Can I get the, you know what's interesting is I don't have the ability to get, last time I played, I had the ability to get, I just had different items available. I had one to get the dog, which the dog was super good against archers, but it's not how that's going this time. I'm buying these because they're just that good. Yeah, I just don't. Fireblades is nice. Increased damage against burning targets. Melee damage against burning targets is increased. Agility 2, stamina 120. I can't quite afford it. Oh, it's like a level 4 item, I suppose. I mean, I honestly am a big fan of the HP right now too. We do have to keep in mind there is going to be a salary coming up. I don't remember how much it is. They will tell me when it becomes relevant. All right, so this is almost ready. We got new gladiators available if we want to take a look. This is not something I really care about right now. It's just not really what I concern. What I really want is to level up some motherfuckers. I don't know what the green means. Maybe it means equipped, because they don't have any equipments and he does. That could make sense.
A few drunk bandits have beat up 2 guards and claimed ownership of the...
Okay. I want the money. I need the money, so let's go here. Let's take a look. Okay, what do you guys actually do? Block melee, projectile, or area of effect attacks. Bashes the enemy with a shield, knocking him over for 1 full second. You hit. So they're just like not that strong, but they're just like normal sword and board guys. If the spear kills an enemy. So actually kind of low accuracy, which is nice. Okay, that's way weak. That's 79 damage. This is 24. So this must have a minimum range, yeah. Okay, so we actually want to get, if we can, get right into those guys. I don't want to put their priority at like the max, but if we go like here and we have these guys prioritize, I don't know, put it at a 7 for these. And then for you, we put this guy at like a 7 here, 7 here. You should focus on slowing these guys down first and preventing them from interacting with you, right? That's the goal. We will do a extra 100 HP on, I guess, you. I hopefully we don't need the extra potions right now. See, there we go. Oh no, you're going after the wrong guy. I will say this guy with the ice guy does seem to work pretty well though, but yeah, this is exactly what I was trying to prevent. So them being 7 must have not been high enough because they just lit us up. All right, so our characters are all dying here. So now we know we need to make a bigger priority for those.
The peasants will have to keep...
Yeah, I don't have enough, so tough luck is the answer there. So now we could do a 1v1 and hope our archer could do it. I'll even give her an extra 3 strength. This guy's level 1, so we should be fine. But once he gets close, we're fucked. Never mind. We're just gonna probably be fucked. He's almost out of... If he runs out of stamina, though, it'll be... Oh, man. It was actually... It may not look close, but he was almost completely out of stamina. And so that would have been probably game over for him. All right, see, this is one of the reasons why I don't want to just play on super difficult mode. I mean, my gladiators are back now, but yeah, if they were all dead, all right, I would have just lost all my gladiators. Strength by 4, huh? I think it's pretty good. I just don't have any money. Mostly because we lost everything. All right, so we got to come back here.
A few drunk
We got to try to do this again. I do think our strategy was reasonable. I want you guys to like really care about ranged enemies. High. High, at least in this fight. And then I want you. Yeah, there we go. High, low, extremely low. There we go. I want you to get right there. And I really want you to like get that. Let's try this again. Now that, and we could just put this like higher, right? Like there's no reason not to put it up to 10 for these guys, I suppose. Oh, you son of a bitch. He fucked that up. But still, that's like way better, right? Now these guys are going to chase these down even at their detriment. There we go. Now we got some shit going. Yeah, so the ice mages work really good with this guy. No one even died. Yeah, the ice mages work great because it keeps them out of their range so they can attack with a slightly longer range. That's fucking fantastic. We'll take the money this time. Thank you. Yeah, what's the minimum range? 1.1, range 1.7. Got it. So as long as we have these guys paired with an ice mage, I think that's going to be pretty good. So his main goal is going to be to blow up and act like he don't know nobody. You don't care about the damage. You do care about this. Yeah, actually, you might even care about strength more. Because that increases the area to all units in area. I don't know if it actually means all units or if it means all enemy units. I mean, I guess we'll find out one time, huh? All right, this is coming back up again. Boom. 3v3. Let's do 3v3. Okay, this should not be a problem at all. Just do the exact same thing. Stack up, you know. I love that. The axe attack is so strong. But again, when someone gets up next to them, they're almost like hybrid archers in a sense. They don't have the range of archers, but like if something starts poking them, they're fucked. But Berserker versus Berserker actually would be a pretty cool fight. Stamina by 120. You can see our stamina is not really an issue right now. I don't feel like the fights haven't been long enough. All right, let's take a look here. Allegiance. One level up too. Yeah, I accept. I don't know what her kind of units are, but I'm interested. Okay, so what do we want from you? Right now, I don't really care about your tankiness. I don't have a tank right now. In fact, it might be worth coming up here to get the gladiator thing so we can get. I was looking for a level 2 one of these guys. 320, 270, 470. And you really care about this, which is mostly strength. And this is mostly agility. I want one of these guys. Okay, well, not specifically you, I suppose. I did like an amazing amount of HP. 9, 10. You had pretty low the other stuff, though. Your HP is so low, though. When the battle starts, this gladiator has increased strength by 30%, but after killing more than 50 enemies, the gladiator will instead lose 30% strength. That's pretty fun, actually. Ideally, this guy will never kill anybody. He's just going to shield block and absorb hits. But just to be safe, we'll just take this guy. Now we got to level up here. What do we want from this guy? I think we mostly do want strength, right? We really want this to just one-shot enemies. And this guy is actually going to be like our solo guy because he gets an increased 30% strength. Like, this is insane. We do probably want a little bit of HP, though. You know what? Fuck that. This guy's a berserker. He's going all in. We'll give him some cool weapons or something. Let's take a look at the item market. 4 strength. 105 is a lot. Okay, shops are going on sale soon. Championships are going to be organized, and the gladiator wages are all coming up. Let's hold off for a second.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's check out. Now we get access to a new faction of units. A butcher. Now this guy is stupid as a brick, but hits the enemy with a long spear, dealing 96 damage and pushes the enemy away. Okay, so this is, it's got a short range kind of, but I'm sorry, a long range, but a minimum range. It's pretty far, but he also pushes enemies away. So if you have multiple of these guys, it may mean that melee guys can't even get close. Blocks melee attacks. So you're way weaker when they get close to you still. Gains an additional 10% of his highest priority stat for each ally alive in battle. I really like that. That means if he goes all whatever, like agility, because that lets him, oh, this actually is going to scale with intelligence. Unfortunately, that's probably just to make it so he doesn't have everything be redundant. I actually quite like that. Let's take a look at you. You've got just hit an enemy. Very weak, actually. This is super weak. I mean, it's got a cooldown time of 1.5 seconds, and it attacks fast, so he attacks frequently, but it's only 17 damage. Okay, it's a little bit lower because of that. Area block, and he has the power number. So maybe he's like exactly like the knight, but he has they have extra bonuses from everyone being alive. This power numbers. Okay. Each attack takes away 5% stamina from the enemy and restores 5% to this gladiator. I mean, that's pretty sick. So maybe we want something like this. Like you want to go maybe max intelligence. You do less damage. The execution time is really slow though. I really like all these guys. I don't really think I could afford them right now though. I'm kind of happy with what I got. Let's take a look at the gladiator market. No, right? Didn't items go on sale? Here we go. Unfortunately, nothing amazing went on sale. I was really hoping to hit one of these. But for 42 gold, I do think that's pretty good. An extra 100 HP on something. Let's see if we could update it. We do still get... That's only 6 gold. I really like buying consumables when they're on sale because they're just like pretty darn good. All right, let's go. Wages. Boom. We had enough. Don't worry. All right, so first we're going to do this. We're going to do the 1v1 to get some money. That guy's going to be cakewalk for our Superman. I mean, he does so much damage, right? Yeah, that was one hit, and then he hits him twice. Boom, dead. Good job. You're a duelist. Elder stuff. That's kind of funny, right? Collect it, continue. And now we're going to the big boys. This is the first of the major tournaments. How many are there? I honestly don't know. So we go 3 in a row. Next fight. We get to choose and you get better rewards. Difficulty of the battle, I guess, is 1. And it's 1 level 3 guy. I honestly think this is going to be a cakewalk. I think we could CC this guy down to death. I don't think we really need to use that much. We might as well give you the... do you scale with intelligence at all? Sorry, let's turn this off. And anything. Your cooldown on your arrow. But if your cooldown is longer than your execution time, I don't know. I mean, might as well take it, right? I don't think there's a downside. We don't want any of these guys to die, but I don't think this guy does enough damage to really matter. And he's going to get knocked down. Yeah, he just doesn't have the juice. Even though that was the quote-unquote hardest fight, you know. This one's going to be this one's definitely a little bit rougher. We definitely want you to get hit first. And then we want... What's the range? Infinite. Okay, so there's no reason to have that. I think we don't want to... We definitely want movement speed on you. Who's the fastest right now? You've got 11, 14, 14. So one of you two guys. You already have a lot of HP. So I'm going to give you... I don't think you need the intelligence. You're going to take this. You're going to take the movement speed and you are going to lead the charge. All right, let's go. Yeah. Oh, there he goes. Oh, man, he hits hard, though. Oh, don't get him. Oh, sweet. Yeah. Okay, so she auto-target, like, whatever was closest to her. Oh, level up here. Awesome. So you're definitely just, like, a different style of version of this guy. Maybe we do just make you like a fast guy that's, because right now we don't have dogs, right? So maybe we make you tanky and have high movement. And then your goal is just to get up and start punching people. Like, this isn't, I don't think ideal, but at least we have different, the Crippler is actually a good name for him. And the Gritty, that's good enough. And we could obviously take the easier fight, but I actually quite like the idea of taking a... I want you... Sorry, let's go to priority points. I don't like that I have to toggle it. I want you to get that guy. I want you just to kill this guy. I want you to kill that guy too. I just want her to get turned off. I think if you're in melee range, she has no choice. But let's try. So this is a great one. If we think this guy is going to take a fuck ton of damage, right? Because he's not as tanky, just in general. Priority points. He's 420. Like, we can give him one of these. There you go. Increase movement speed by 3. Boom. There we go. Increase strength by 3. There we go. Just use some of this stuff, right? All right, see how you do. Look how fast he is, man. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Got right in their fucking face. I'm loving this guy. I mean, I don't know if he's that strong when he gets there, but he's currently our chase down the archer guy. So I want you to actually get hit first if we can manage it, because then you'll absorb the hit. Very first guy would be awesome if it was you. And then... So if you can get hit first, and then we can get this guy in there, I think that's the ideal. Oh, I put the wrong guy in the wrong spot, huh? But still, yeah. Honestly, this is going way smoother than it was last time. I got my ass kicked yesterday. 3v3, huh? Or you're the one that rushes them down. You're the one with 20 movement. Yeah. I like it when you just have passively. I just want you to have high, very high there. But also, I just want you to target this guy. I want you to just take care of this guy. And honestly, we probably just put an archer in here now for extra damage. These guys are so good against archers, though, and you don't really do anything. Yeah, you're probably pretty good. You kind of just help however you want, honestly. I'm not sure about you. Yeah, got close. Look at that punk. Oh, and then you just knock him over. Let's go. Nice. Okay, these level 2 guys are kicking ass right now. Maybe medium difficulty was a little easy, but I know it ramps up. So, okay, we got 5 epics, including reflects 15% of the melee damage blocked by this gladiator. I mean, that's a pretty cool item. Consumable. 460 gold. That's some real dough right there. So we could actually afford some new gladiators if we want to. Like, if we want to get rid of, like, what's this guy do? You attack pretty fast, but I actually like the idea of getting like 3 of these guys, you know, the spearmen. What do they really like though? This is agility. Let's take a look here. Hey, you're very cheap. Oh, but you're dumb as a brick. That's why. And you get damage an enemy restores HP. I mean, that's so good, right? I'm trying to think. Do I really want a crossbow guy? Like, the punch is obviously garbage, but pushes them away. I don't really like the crossbowman that much. 20% slower. He's expensive. He's a little too expensive. I guess this is a really expensive trait, huh? But these ones are like, you get a discount because it's a negative trait, right? I want you. We're not in the business of buying expensive gladiators right now. We're in the business of buying what's available. You have 580 HP, by the way. You have 280. I don't think we need any of that. Let's take a look. Okay. We can get more taming all. Hire wargs. Hire hunters. We could also make the berserkers level up faster. I honestly kind of think we could use that right now. They get 50% more experience now. All right, let's see what's up. Agility by 9 points for a battle is insane. Agility by 6. This is 50% off right now. I think we buy that. I think we're good. We're almost full on items. We might need to even start selling stuff if we try to buy too much. Oh, prevent.
I need your help, my lord.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's go fight some dead. 2 of them. You got. This is the summoner. This guy's usually pretty weak. But he does have 10 intelligence. So he's got some big AoE. But not that frequently. After that, he only hits for 55. He doesn't have the ability to curse us alone. I still think these 2 guys just alpha him down like super fast. Boom. Get him. Oh no. Yeah, that's right. There we go. Look how fast he is. Holy shit. Oh, nice. I do love that. I don't know if that was the best team for that, but it worked out. We're only at 5 stone. Let's get some more stone. Level 3, bro. We are pumping. I think it's time to get at least 200 more HP, but now I'll just go 25. Look at that. You are just a monster right now. I mean, you might just die in a hit, but that's for future us to worry about. Let's take a look. Can we get anything? I think we save for like the hunter cabin or something. What does this do? The tavern? Oh, maybe the tavern is like these guys. The event guys. Okay. I think it must be the max upgrade. I do want to get the fire tower also, which requires more stone. So let's just kind of, well, if it requires stone and iron. I mean, that's what that requires. None of this other stuff I actually really care about that much right now. Okay. Let's just continue for now. Worth mentioning, this game is an early access. Prevent raising dead level 2. I'll help. We got 3. You're just gonna still smack the shit out of this guy. Boom. This guy has 7. This guy only has 5. This guy's AoE is garbage. Well, what's his HP though? 670. They're both 670. That's a little high. And these guys get. You've got a good bonus. 10% of their highest stat for each ally alive in battle. So I guess it's plus 20% because it's each other. Right, he's not his own ally, I suppose. Which is not that much at this point. I wouldn't mind someone that really needs int in the team right now. Gives me 2 agility and 6 intelligence. Like, if we actually bring this guy in, we can make intelligence his highest stat, probably. What are you sitting at right now? No, okay, maybe not. I mean, it would bring it. We could bring it up to his highest stat. That do anything. It makes his cooldown lower, but he doesn't do anything else with damage, right? Yeah, I mean, this guy kind of sucks with int. I still think you just kind of got to do what you got to do. And maybe you just counter physical attacks here. And you come here. You guys are going to try to focus. Oh, is there a way to take a... Okay, I can click there to look at the guy. Got it. Okay. You guys are going to focus this guy down like crazy. Don't mark him. You're coming. Put it 5. You guys want to target this guy. All right, let's try this out. Oh, but we just mash this guy to death ASAP. There we go. Oh, he revived him. Oh, it must be like a temporary form or something. Obviously, I don't know what that necromancer did. I didn't remember revival. Awesome. Honestly, it wasn't too bad. I might need to up the difficulty, or maybe putting on permadeath is a bit better now that I have a little bit more knowledge. We'll grab some more stone. I think stone will allow us to get our first firemancer. Look at these guys. I didn't. So maybe also my first playthrough, I really didn't use these guys that much. So this is also maybe the fact that these guys are just way better than, because I was using 2 of the knights, and the knights is the thing of the knights that kind of sucked is, yeah, they never died, but archers wouldn't target them. Archers were just killing my back row like the whole time. Let's look at the gladiators. I would like 1 pyromancer, please. They only have 1 ability, but it's insane. So you kind of want whatever. This guy has 15. You have no HP, but you don't need HP, bro. You might want a little bit of HP. We'll get HP on your next level. We're buying you. Welcome to the party, bro. All right, let's go here. Let's do new choices. 2v2, a few versus 1. I like 3 versus 3. Those ones are the most fun. What do you do? Hit an enemy, throw a knife, knocks an enemy, huge range. You don't seem that scary, honestly. Like, maybe we just throw these guys in. You back here. You need the, you want to equip this, though. Well, no, you can have that on. That's fine for now, I suppose. You don't need, well, 3 and 2. Okay, well, this guy's probably not gonna, only has 2. How do you unlock more equipment slots, by the way? Requires level 5. Okay, so good to know. I mean, you're gonna be using this. Oh, wrong button. We gotta click down here to look at you. 78 damage, and then it does damage over 5 seconds, which is always 5. So your strength actually makes this do more damage, makes the area of effect bigger, but I don't care about that. I care about that fire damage, yo. All right, let's just, I want to try these guys out to see what kind of how they feel. Oh, baby. All right, well, thank God their accuracy was shit, because they would almost just instantly killed this guy by throwing the knives at him. So they must prioritize squishies in the back. So I think we got pretty lucky there, actually. Stamina by 180. Yeah, we do need to get this pyromancer leveled up so they don't just get like burst down randomly, I think. All right, let's go forward to the next fight. We don't have any space. Wargs are pretty cool, mostly because they have 34 movement speed, right? Like they have high HP. They're actually the units that are designed to kill archers, because they also dodge projectile attacks. They don't dodge AoE, but I wonder if that, it says with 57 damage. I wonder if that means that you just take 57 less damage, or if it does more than 57 damage, this does nothing, because I honestly am not 100% sure. I wouldn't mind getting one of those guys, but I just don't think we have the juice right now. All right, here we go. Let's do a 1v1. We got a level 3 versus his level 2. And this guy has a plus agility weapon anyway. Do we have anything with plus strength on it? Should probably buy something with plus strength on it. All right, let's take a look. Who does more damage? Ugh, yeah, I wonder. And we kick him, slice him again. Bro, what a badass. Almost one shot him, not quite, but almost. All right, we're almost, we will need a better item here. Let's go to the item market. Gladiator discount, but that's not an item discount, so let's go. Whoa. Book of Invincible Shield, 6 seconds of invincibility. That's pretty insane. Okay, these items are getting expensive and really good. Increase health by 200 points and strength by 2. Holy burge. This must be somehow scale off the maximum level of your gladiators, right? I really want this shield. It's 140. What we could do is we could just come here and be like, sell that and buy that shield. Come here, you equip the shield over that. You got another level. Yeah, I want you to be very strong. I do like the extra HP though. I mean, his HP seems insane right now, but that's comparatively to the other stuff. All right, let's see this guy in combat, man. Oh, preventing raised dead 3. Here we go.
They really crossed the line.
Hey, don't worry about it. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you. I want you. Why are you getting so much experience, by the way? I mean, we do get the 150 bonus experience, right? There's no doubt that's a large part of it. I want you to target. I want you to primarily target like this guy right here. Like support. And I think I want you to be like over here. You just start tanking stuff. I mean, you could just take the bow, I guess. In fact, take 3 strength. We got some extra stuff. The stamina has not felt at all important yet. And I'm not saying that it's not. I'm just saying it hasn't felt important yet. Yeah, get those guys. Well, this guy's going fast. Man, this guy needs a level bad just to get like 200 more HP. Because they're in danger of getting one shot, I think.
People will always be grateful to you for...
I think we'll take wood. That could let us get hunters, potentially. I don't see any hunters here. Maybe it's like a different version of archers. Let's take a look. It is 150 wood. We could also go to the bank and like buy the wood if we need 25 wood. And we could sell, you know, like we have a lot of this stuff, right? We could sell that for 360, buy that and do this. I don't know if that's like exactly what we want to be doing, but here we go. Hunters. Well, let's take a look at what this says they do. Specialize in keeping melee attackers away. Okay. I'm aware also that I don't have any space for them, even if I want to buy them, but I want to take a look at them. Fires his gun with very low accuracy. Damn. Base is only 65%, so you're actually not that likely. But, so these are both accuracy scaling, which is awesome. Accuracy. At the start of battle, there is a 50% chance for this gladiator to stumble and fall down for 2 seconds. That's not ideal. Fires a bunch of bullets, dealing a lot of damage. Way better damage. Okay, but it's like a shotgun blast. But its accuracy is garbage. Wow. Melee attack is pretty bad, but you know, you got to use it sometimes. Sets a trap that when stepped on deals 85 damage and prevents the enemy from moving. Interesting that it's an intelligence thing. Like, it means if you give this guy 200 intelligence, right, the trap would do good damage. But this guy actually seems pretty sick. I wouldn't mind buying him. Can we afford to upgrade? No. We'll get him. I mostly just wanted to see what it did before I end the video, you know? HP. I think I want... What do you currently have? You have the 100 HP. I think I want you to have something with even... That's a consumable for 18 points of strength. Bro, just buy that. Just buy that. Let's buy this too. All right. Oh, we got a level up here. I missed. Okay. What is your primary job? To do this as fast as you can? Maybe if we do go int on you. I mean, what's the max? The minimum is 0.4. I do like the idea of him doing this every second. Let's just take a look. What does 1 do? I think that's fast enough. That actually scaled incredibly well. Maybe this guy, instead of this, should have something like this. Wow. He's going to run out of stamina pretty fast doing that, but whatever. All right, let's keep going. Here we go. We got a 2v2. I like the few versus one. I don't know. Honestly, I like all the fights. You're level 6. 27 strength, huh? All right, I think we need a cryo. We need you, and we need you. I mostly think because we just need you to make sure this thing doesn't move. All right, so let's come over here. You get rid of that, and you get rid of that. You need... Oh, sorry. Hopefully the knife doesn't just kill you. How much HP do you have? 270. You might die if we don't give you, like... If you die, you're in trouble, so we don't want to do that. And for you... Oh, that's right. I got to click down here. Instead of this, I want you to have the +4 strength. 39. Look at that. 529 damage. How much HP do you have? Barely enough to survive. I like the movement speed. I like the agility. You don't really need the agility on this fight, though. I like how important it is to switch items around per fight. We'll put you... You have a lot more HP, right? 920 to 820. I mean, not a lot more, but you do have more. Ugh, yeah! Smack him! In the fucking face, bro. Oh, hell yeah. 9 agility. We're gonna have to start using some of these consumables, because it is also nice to have kind of a good amount of things like that. But honestly, guys, the new championship is coming up. Burnt down windmill.
Unsatisfied peasant vandals have...
All right, let's help this out. Let's get to the next tournament at the very least. I want a pyro here, and then not even that far. Oh, you have a level up here. I think you need HP the most. And what does this do? The cooldown is 8 seconds. Wow. I kind of just hate this guy. I just kind of hate him, but it's fine. I'm gonna put you and you here. Where's this guy? There we go. Give me that back. That's like my favorite item right now. And then, I mean, 6, and the agility I think also helps with like the cooldown, but mostly we care about that damage. So let's go. So it does good AOE, and it burns them all, right? It's insanely powerful, and specifically in situations like this.
I knew gladiators would come in handy for these.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, select a reward. I think this is to revive people. Mana crystals. I'm not 100% sure. Oh. 200 HP and 2 strength is so good. Probably better than the 7 intelligence, but this is a level 5 item. Oh, we gotta choose one of these. Can we choose both of these, actually? I think you're only supposed to choose one of each. Or maybe they're just separated by type. Let's go ahead and sell this really quick. And sell this. There we go. Got another level up here. Again, bro, your main job, 2, 1, 2, 1. I want him to move fast, get up there, and just have the agility, I suppose. I don't know if we're scaling him good into the late game, but for right now, I'm feeling pretty good about him. Last thing I want to do is I actually do want to upgrade this if I can. 5 stone to get 3 more items. I think that's worth it. Fire tower, get this guy a little more experience. I think that's necessary. I like that this thing has 1 attack. They just do this, but man, do they do that well. With 28 and I mean, it doesn't scale insane, but it is good. And like, they're not gonna be 1v1 at anybody. But guys, that's gonna do it for this episode. I had a really fun time with this. I don't know if this is gonna be multiple episodes. I think this is a really fun game. I love the idea of managing this guild of guys as you go, but the fights themselves are automatic. You're mostly doing all the setup. I don't know. It's just something that appeals to me, and I really enjoy that. Anyway, guys, per platypus is per platypus. I'll see you next time.